bread.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Slice Bread podcast, where we give you your daily slice of life. I am your host, Gary, and on today's episode, we have on the panel Lenny.
Your local boy.
Lovely, lovely. We got the man with the names, Chris.
My name is Chris, and I invented the name Chris.
And the man that make us sound slick like butter on toast, the sound guy. And last, and certainly not least, Bob.
Not the builder. We don't build things up. We break them down.
And today we're gonna break down and break bread today's episode. Jeez, Bob, you taking my job, eh?
Am I? Let's see. Let's see.
You really are taking my job.
You know why? Because a while ago, an absolute trigger moment occurred, guys. I saw this meme, a video meme. I don't know if I showed it to you. It's about this guy that got into a relationship, and so all of his friends hosted a funeral for him because this is their boy that they cannot get back anymore. They must see him off, and so they host the whole funeral.
Oh, wow.
He's sleeping in bed, and they walk in. They're all in their suits and ties and saying their sad and lovely words at the funeral. And then the girlfriend wakes up next to him and is like, "He's mine." And then they're ready to fight. Like, bring him back now. This was so hilarious. But then I was thinking about it. Your friends, how quickly can they change? And due to external factors that alter the friendship circle. Like, have you ever had a friend that you just lost, whether it's due to a external factor, which I call the significant other? Have they switched up on you and they now no longer exist?
Definitely. And this comes with the bad part of only having a few friends. When that one good one is gone, what do?
Yeah, when your wingman's gone.
He's gone. Next
No
thing
more
you
wings
know,
for you.
it's Saturdays, you alone at home. It's just you and the TV, and you're not going out. And comes a time where this is our meetup time. We got to go.
Yeah, when that message come at 6 o'clock. Hey,
Are you
a
ready?
ball.
Yeah. Because like the saying goes, Saturdays are for the boys.
It's for the boys.
But sadly, those Saturdays start to end.
That is so sad, actually. But there's nothing you could do about it if you think about it, because the significant other takes priority, don't you think, Chris?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it's happened to all of us where that one friend just slips away. You've just lost that person to some other person. There's maybe a lot of...
I didn't put the work in.
Yeah.
Who is she?
There's a lot of
I was your
resent-
first.
Yeah, a lot of jealousy, a lot of loathing going on. Yeah.
I don't think
yeah.
anyone speaks on that, Chris, on how you feel as the person that lost the friend. It's always, I'm leaving you for another person. But Gary, have you ever lost someone that was close to you and
Yeah.
then they switched up on you?
You know, I lost to a damn toddler.
Yeah, you can't fight toddlers, bro.
And I will fight you with those Legos. Let's go. No, I'm joking, man. I have lost friends to a significant other, and it's sad actually if you think about it, because you had such a good friendship with that person. But man, it is what it is. You gotta go with it. And there are friendships that actually worked where they had a partner, and we became friends and we all chilled together and whatnot, man.
You know what? That actually brings up a great question, Gary.
Yes, sir.
Do you want to get to know your friend's significant other? Actually, you know why I say that is because I've always felt like my loyalty is to the person that was my friend. The fact you found someone else, I'm happy for you. I'm actually happy for you because now I know there's happiness, there's blissfulness in your life. But that's not my friend. You are my friend. If anything goes bad now between you two, know where my loyalties lie.
Good point, because even though they find a significant other and they supposedly, in a sense, leave us, they deserve happiness, don't they?
Yes, they do.
They do deserve happiness.
The reason I say that, it's like, because there's this expectation from your friend, get to know my significant other. Do you want to put in the work?
I had a bad habit of doing that in the past.
And how did that work out for you, Gary?
Did not work out good because I did not work out good.
This man's talking with so much pain in his voice.
Yeah, bro. It's like, it did not work out.
Stop the cigars, Spink Tito.
No, but there were significant others where I actually got to know them and I found out, oh, this person is perfect for you, and I hope all the best. And then there's times I found out about the significant other, and I'm like, we gotta have an intervention here, my boy. we gotta talk here, boy. I was like, she told you that the body count was 2, but she didn't tell you times by 2.
Oh no! Say it isn't so, Chris.
Yeah, what's the question again, Bob? Sorry.
Do you want to get to know your friend's significant other on a friendship level? Does it matter to you?
Yeah. No, I mean, I think it's important that if you're going to still spend a lot of time with your friend, that you probably get along with that person as well.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, if you don't get along with them, then what's the point? Then you're not gonna enjoy spending time with either of them anymore.
So how do you bring up when you don't want the significant other to tag along? When you just want to have your friend back for a day?
For
You've
the
got to put in that
Saturdays.
leave application.
Yeah. Look, to be honest, it all comes down to the friend because you can obviously do your part when you do see them together, but I think it's all about the friend and how much he wants to involve you in the relationship and stuff
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
No, I understand that fully, guys. So then, how active? Well, here's a better question actually.
Okay.
Do you like active or passive friends? By that I mean, active friends are people that you consistently speak to on a daily basis. You can visit them; they're not that far. But the passive one is low maintenance. But you can call them when you're in a crisis. But you don't really have that close connection. Or I would say you do have the close connection when you meet up. Then it's like no time has elapsed. Which one do you prefer?
Well, let me first before I say which one I prefer. They both are quite good to have because
Exactly, yeah.
you've got those homies that you don't see for months and you meet up and things are where you left off and they're
Yes,
perfect. And,
100%.
the guy's still hardcore, diehard friends, you know. But then you get those others that you see on a more regular basis, which is cool and it's great and you can have fun and they can still give a lot of value to your life. But at the same time, seeing your friends too often could be a bad thing. I mean,
I love how Lenny is just on the fence here.
No, but I mean,
I know
suppose,
he's giving all options, and I like that.
Yeah, but when Lenny mentions that, I would think that doesn't age maybe. Or actually, age maybe isn't a factor in that because you could still be in like your 50s and
You
maybe
could.
still see your friends too much. You know?
no, true,
Yeah.
true. But you know that saying, and it goes for friendship as much as it does for a relationship, a more romantic relationship. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. So
Interesting.
you
Or
ca-
out of sight, out of mind.
oh, that's awful. That's awful.
It is.
It's a breakup, bro. It's a breakup. What are you talking about?
In fact, Lenny, I asked this one guy one day, are you an absence makes the heart grow fonder kind of person? And the guy just gave me a cold answer. I'm more out of sight, out of mind. I was like, okay, you're damn.
Ooh, that's not a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely not a friend.
No, but I do believe just as much as your relationship with your significant other, your friendships should have a certain distance between them as well, because you start to see people too often. Problems are going toward eyes. You in each other's space too much. You get on each other's nerves.
This is true.
It happens. I'll say that I'm going to sit on the fence 50-50.
Okay.
Oh, my
Well,
word.
I would say a third, but okay. Gary, what do you prefer?
Somebody has to be the buzz to my Woody, man.
Oh,
Ooh,
so
you
you-
want that one?
Yes, you.
I got a friend in you.
Whoa. Friend in me. A friend in me.
Get it right.
No, we're not in you. Whoa, what
Oh, okay, it's fine.
That's different. That's different type of friends. Now, I was gonna go on the fence route, but I think I'm gonna go more the passive route. We are at an age where we don't need to always constantly be in communication with one another. Man.
Okay,
That's the
understand.
thing. And most people are living their lives. So you gotta understand those days when you guys can always meet up on the Friday, Saturday, Sundays, and just do your thing. It's no longer like needed because some people are either starting their own businesses. Some people are either growing a family, doing something special. So you don't
With their significant other.
exactly.
Of course.
Of course. And you can't actively just message your friend like, yo, let's go for drinks, let's go for this. Like, nah, dude, chill. I gotta do what I gotta do to live my life. You know, and I appreciate the passive because nothing for me brings my heart is when you have a birthday and you ask that and you ask if yo chick come to my birthday and then you haven't seen this dude for 2-3 months and he rocks up like yo Bobby yo Lenny yo and like that man it just brings also like yes I will go for the passive.
Okay, you'll go passive.
I'll go passive. Yeah.
Quickly, go on. Does that make you enjoy those moments even more?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Against
Yeah.
absence, make the heart grow fonder.
Exactly. You.
Out of sight, out of mind. Okay.
Hey, whoa.
I would say at some point the passive makes sense. It does because everyone lives their own life at their own pace. So you can't always just fall into someone else's I'm gonna say life pattern. But the active friend is really fun when it's New Year's. You know what I mean? It's something to do because you're always in communication with these people, and they are people that you can share moments with, man.
Ooh, inside
So-
jokes is a thing.
Yeah, something like that. The own jokes only you guys will get.
Like Kelly.
Let's leave Kelly out of this.
But
Yeah.
you know, Bob, they say that you lose half your friends every 7 years. I don't know if you guys heard that before.
Yeah, because I heard a different version of that very saying is that if you have a friend that's longer than 7 years, they're basically family.
I lost my hairline for 7
I guess
years.
it goes
don't
both. I guess it goes both ways. Then, yeah.
Yeah, so you will lose them as you grow. Yeah.
Calculating my friends now.
My hair doesn't grow,
Making
so I
a lot
don't
of
care.
sense.
But then here's the question: how do you measure the importance of friends to you? Gary, talk to me.
Phew. It's interaction.
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 Okay.
Interaction is the most important thing. And what I mean by interaction is that
Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
to the Slice Bait
The
podcast.
best
Please
kind of
do.
interaction.
We
Yeah,
give the
I
best
know.
slice on the side. Anyhow, no, it's interaction because if I provide like myself to you, I also in a way expect you to bring your side to the table as well, because you don't want to be being in a tug of war and you're just pulling alone here, and this person's not actively helping you, man. So I see friendship as an investment, and you invest yourself into this person, and they invest themselves into you. And there's nothing worse knowing that that investment that you put in is a dud.
Fair enough. No, fair enough. Fair enough.
It's a dud. And because the thing is, you put your time, your effort in this person. You show up for when it comes to important things. You've been there. And look, you're going to have a bit of bloopers here and there where you feel like, okay, I did something right and this person did something wrong. It's going to have a bit of altercation. But the important thing, you work it out, man. As you work it out, you get to a point where that investment is looking nice there on your portfolio, man.
It's beating the benchmark.
Exactly.
Money matters.
Exactly.
Also, you can't give too much and the other party just takes.
Exactly,
Yeah.
dude. That's called capital gains tax.
No, man, because I would measure my importance of the friends in a more practical manner. Let's say if I had a car broken down 12 o'clock at night, who can I phone that can come out and help me out in this dire situation?
Not Gary.
Good to know, Gary. Thank you. It's noted. But like that level of importance is what I would attribute something I can do on that line. Let's say something emotionally. Let's say a family member has died. How many of them will show up and lend a shoulder to cry on?
Yeah.
Not that you will, but you probably will be vulnerable at that point and they can help support you. That is how I would measure who is on a hierarchy of friendship tier lists.
So, Bob, what you're saying is that you'll measure it when times are at its toughest. Who is
Yeah.
there to help you? of
That
course.
will be how I
So-
would
so-
measure the importance
a
because
good way to measure it.
it's always fun when it's good times, the good times keep rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But when it's not so good, who's there?
Yeah.
The real ones show up in the good and the bad moments.
Yes.
yeah,
And
my
even more so in the bad moments when you need them.
Exactly, yeah.
I want to say that I think how I would measure a friend is it's got to be in the ability to learn from each other. Can that friend help you be a better version of yourself? So we've all got strengths and weaknesses, right? And so do our friends. They've got their own strengths, their own weaknesses, pros and cons. We should be able to help our friends with their weaknesses and vice versa. And we should be able to learn from them and possibly maybe turn our weaknesses into strengths. And the same with them. You kind of you feed off each other. So for me, I think that the importance lies in the act of being able to learn from each other.
Lenny, so are you also saying that a proper or true friend calls you out for your nonsense?
Respectfully, I would say, yeah,
enough.
not for nitpicking and being nasty,
Yeah.
but purely because
To help you
to help
improve
you.
and to see,
Yeah.
yo, this is where you're going wrong. And they're doing it sincerely because they want to see you be better and do better.
Exactly, and I mean, a true friend will do that purely from a sincere heart.
You
Yeah.
know what, Lenny? I have a bone to pick with Mr. Katz here because one day he gave me a haircut. and he told me this haircut looked amazing. And I'm chilling there, and then I'm like, I got no compliments for that haircut.
He
No,
lied.
of course not.
I was being a good friend because I cut his hair for free.
Yes, tell him.
And I told him he looked fly, even though he didn't. And that's what friends do.
Confidence
Building up
boosters.
that confidence. He's your own personal hype man, huh?
Yeah, no?
But let's be honest, you guys. People change. They change their entire value systems, their schedules, their aspirations. Now, are we selfish if we want them to stay the same, or is that something that shows that we are afraid to change ourselves with them?
Look, I agree with that statement because you have to go with the times of evolution with your friendships, man. I think you mentioned it perfectly in the episode with regards to the varsity experience, where you said that there's like a bubble that you need to pop. And one of those bubbles is that you can't just be doing the Friday nights, going out, drinking, and all those things. You have to pop that bubble. You have to understand that your friend is going to find this partner and he's going to grow with this partner. Are you willing enough to also grow with them? You know, either being there by their side and seeing the evolution for them, or are you going to be that dude that's going to be stagnating and chilling in the bar alone? You don't want to be.
So you're saying get a significant other yourself and then you double date. Is that what you're saying?
something like that, or you can just be that friend that's just gonna understand, like, you're not gonna see this person all the time.
Bobby, I think that's actually a very tentative situation because you asked, do you want your friends to change? Something like that.
I know, it's a very loaded question,
But it is
my friend.
because, remember, imagine you see a friend rock up, like they've changed in like a way where they all of a sudden look good. They're more confident.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're getting more of what they want. And now they're not anymore that pathetic friend. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. Yes.
Now you all of a sudden you're actually going to be jealous of this person now. You're
Like you
jealous
don't-
of their success and what they're starting to achieve.
Like you don't want
So-
them to surpass you. and-
Exactly. So you get a lot of people who that's the key one there, Lenny. You don't want them to surpass you.
Yeah.
And I think that happens a lot of the times as well. Yeah.
That's why it's such a loaded question. Like, are we selfish? And
Yeah,
the truth is, we
'cause-
probably are
Yeah.
if you are jealous.
Yeah.
Because all I want to do is see my friends win to the level of me or even above me. Because
Yeah.
when they win, I win.
Exactly.
That's how I see it, but not everyone sees it that way.
No,
That's why I
exactly.
loaded it with, are we selfish?
But, well,
Lenny?
there's a lot of self-reflection there then, right?
Yes.
You start to question yourself, am I a true friend or do I want to keep this person on my level? And look, let's be honest, stagnation is a killer of many things. And even friendship. If one friend soars and the other one just prefers to stay where they are in a bad way, and the other one is looking for improvement, looking for betterment, there's no way that friendship can be on the same level that it has been. It's just not going to operate like that. But I think it comes to self-reflection if we ask ourselves, will I actually be happy for my friend if he attains much more than I ever will, or much more than I have right now?
Oh, that is so beautiful, Lenny. Honestly. So we're going to wrap this up with final thoughts on what type of friend do you want to be? Gary.
I want to be the type of friend that drinks with their children.
With their children.
Yeah, bro. I want to drink with their children. We're gonna take.
Oh, I get it. You want to be the drunk
he wants
uncle.
To be the
Yes,
cool
bro.
uncle. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to
well,
drink.
uncle.
We're gonna take shots of baby milk and tequila, boys. Caramel vodka shots to the next level. We are destroying the ethnic. I'm joking, guys.
I hope so.
I'm joking.
I was earmarking this guy for my kid's godfather.
Yay.
I don't think it's happening
Oh,
anymore.
It is what it is.
Nah, I'm joking. Look, the type of friend I would like is the following: one that can be held accountable, one that can take responsibility for their actions, and one that will constantly grow. I don't care if you're doing better than me. That's not what our friendship's about. It's about we all grow together. So yeah, that's my final thoughts.
Chris?
All I'm saying is to quote Nightcrawler, and Jake Gyllenhaal's character, a best friend is a gift that you give yourself. And I'll leave it at that.
Lenny, talk to me.
I'd very much like to be to someone else the passive friend.
Okay.
Yeah, because look, I don't want to be as actively involved, but if I need to be, I will. And I want to be one of those diehard friends that if you call me and you're in a pickle, I'll be there
Bruce Willis.
all the way. Yeah, I will, be your diehard on Christmas. Yippee-ki-yay,
Look, from my side, I just want to be the one that's dependable. So when you in a pickle, you phone me and I'll get you out. I'm the fixer.
Oh, nice.
That's me as a friend.
Nice.
So, guys, thank you so much for this wonderful episode. Please tune in for next time for another slice of life.